and 11, average more points, average more rebounds, average more block shots than somebody like LeBron James. He can defend 4 different positions. He can defend any front line position. He can play facing the basket. He can play with his back to the basket. He can hit a mid-range J. He can hit a three-point J. He can hit free throws. He can post up. This dude is all world. And when you have that kind of a player with somebody the magnitude of LeBron James, the physical presence that the two of them have, combined with the cachet that LeBron James has, considering playoff action and how officiating plays a role, calls and things of that nature. LeBron James' ability to dictate pace and to create mismatches because he's running the show as essentially your point forward. I think all of those things bode very, very well for the Los Angeles Lakers. They'll go into free agency, whether it's trying to acquire somebody like a Seth Curry, whether it's acquiring somebody like a Terry Rozier or whatever the case may be, that's an option. Kyrie Irving, if you could get him to do a 2+1, sign for 2 years, opt out for the third, have 10 years in the league and get max dollars then as opposed to right now. We don't know what kind of discussion is going on there. So I look at it from the standpoint that somehow, some way, now that you have the combination of a LeBron James with a Anthony Davis, it will be easier to lure those other pieces that you need. And they're only marginal pieces that you need to surround them with, where everybody knows what their job description is and focuses on doing their job. Obviously, one of those pieces needs to be a perimeter shooter. But again, they were able to hold on to Kyle Kuzma. And I think that's a big, big deal here. When you talk about the Lakers and what they surrendered, how about not only getting Anthony Davis, but being able to hold on to Kyle Kuzma? I think the fact that those two things transpired firmly positions the Lakers as one of the final 4 teams in the entire NBA. And so now you're telling me LeBron James, Anthony Davis, they can't win a series beyond that? You're damn right they could. I think it's more than fair to look at the Western Conference, because I'm assuming Kawhi Leonard, and I shouldn't assume it, but I'm going to anyway, I'm assuming he may leave Toronto. And, and with that in mind, I look at the Western Conference, and I believe that the Los Angeles Lakers can come out of the West.
Look at how deep the Clippers are right now. Now you're going to add a finals MVP. I agree with your assessment of the Lakers, by the way. I don't think they need to. First of all, Pelinka messed up the deal in terms of the salary cap management. Now, if that was the only way to get it done, absolutely do it. However, if the Lakers have $23 million left to spend and not 30, you ain't going to get a max player anyway. You're not going to get a superstar player. But I'll say this, Stephen. Yeah, what?
Okay. The only thing I would say to you is that David Griffin already gave up acquiring Kyle Kuzma, right? So why am I going to help the Lakers?
I'll tell you why.
Knowing that, no, I'm saying David Griffin's mentality is this. I'm going to help them position themselves. When all I got to do is insist that the deal happens 24 days earlier.
Teams that are bad at this sort of thing, the Knicks, for example, when a player like Carmelo Anthony makes it very clear, I'm only going to re-sign with the Knicks, then, hey, Jim Dolan, don't cut Donnie Walsh's legs out and give up the farm for Carmelo. You don't have to. You have him over a barrel. It was made pretty clear that AD was only going to re-sign with the Lakers. That was the worst-kept secret in basketball. When that's the case, and you know you're not going to get Jason Tatum from the Celtics, and the Celtics shouldn't include him in the deal anyway for a 1-year rental, then the Lakers have them over a barrel. You can get a better deal than what they did, I believe. However, the fact of the matter is the $23 million they have left to spend, if that's the number, Stephen A., is better spent, as you said, on complementary pieces. And by the way, you could even go big. Marc Gasol might be available. Brook Lopez might be available. Mirotic may be available. And they may be available on deals where you have size, shooting, defense, everything. But then you ain't going to have a bench. Like, it's going to take more than just this season for the Lakers to get all the way there. The Clippers are ready now if you add Kawhi.
Well, you can look at it, and some people use Miami as I don't want to say the litmus test, but the comparable item there. Keep in mind, the Miami Heat had the same challenge, but the Miami Heat lost in the finals. It's not like they lost before then. They got to the finals because at the end of the day, when you have D Wade, LeBron, and Chris Bosh on the same squad,
it's rough.
excuse me, that's talent to overcome. And I'm thinking along the lines of if you are the Los Angeles Lakers, if you're an opponent of the Los Angeles Lakers, you have LeBron and AD, and to a lesser degree Kuzma, because let's elevate Kuzma's value in this respect. He is now a third option. And as a third option, that makes him far more formidable.